Hello, basketball fans. You're looking live at Wren Lake College here on the campus in Ina, Illinois, where tonight it's the semifinal game of the girls' Class M Junior High State Tournament. I'm Randy Olson courtside, along with my broadcast partner, Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official of over 30 years. And tonight, Ron, we're going to see a matchup between Nashville and Smithton for the right to move to the championship.
Right, Randy. The winner of this plays for us state championship.
Yeah.
And these two teams have not played each other. That makes it a little more interesting.
It does make it very interesting. And Smithton comes in with a record of 20-10, and Nashville comes in with a record of 18-10. And you've got some information on the enrollment of both schools, too.
I do, Randy. Very, very similar. You know, Nashville is in the program as 539 students, and Smithton is 534. So if you're looking for an advantage there one way or the other, you can throw that one out the window.
Yeah, I think you can, as both of them are Class M schools. Smithton got here by virtue of beating Fairfield in their quarterfinal matchup, 44-22. Meanwhile, Nashville got here by beating Breeze by about 6 points. I think it was like 27-21 in the quarterfinals here. And talking to Coach Tierney Moore before the game of Nashville, she said really that win over Breeze, that's been their biggest win of the year. You look at the 18 wins they had, she says, we've beaten some good teams this year, but, beating Breeze was definitely a feather in our cap, and we're just excited to be here. Yeah,
basketball fans in Southern Illinois are pretty much aware of the girls' program at Nashville High School.
Oh, yeah. And
of course, these girls all feed into that. And then when you come to Smithton, just for our listeners, there might be some people that don't even know where that's at. So Smithton is like 7 miles south of Freeburg, or 7 miles south of Belleville, or 7 miles west of Freeburg. So I'm assuming that maybe that's where these girls go to school, but they could wind up at Belleville East or West or Althoff or Freeburg or wherever.
Hard to say. You've been through Smithton a lot back in your travels as a referee, basketball referee all over Southern Illinois. So you're familiar with Smithton quite a bit.
It's a bedroom community.
Yeah, and you're familiar with this gymnasium, too, because you not only played here back in the day in JUCO basketball, but you refereed some games here, too, right?
I did. Used to referee this tournament and then played basketball here many moons ago, but not much has changed. But I understand that that's going to change because they're going to make some major renovations down here to the gym.
Some really major renovations.
Yeah.
What's going to happen, and it's been a long time coming, and the drawings are out there, I think, that you can take a look at, but it's going to be exciting to see what they do down here at Wren Lake College. I want to share some information here about a couple of businesses in Nashville who are helping to make our broadcast possible tonight, and we're very thankful for that. I want to send a shout-out to the Final Cut Salon in Nashville. Mandy Pavalish is the owner there, and appreciate them being on our broadcast tonight, supporting it. Also, Triple H Farms of Nashville helping to make the broadcast possible tonight, too, for us to be here. And originally this game was going to be played on Monday night.
Right.
And, of course, we had the ice storm and stuff on Monday, and so the state association said we better push it back to Wednesday. And so then in talking to Coach Tierney Moore, I said, if it's moved to Wednesday, we can still do it. We can still be here. So we are here tonight to bring it to you between Nashville and Smithton. We're going to talk a little bit more detail about both teams when we come back in just a moment. We'll take a short time out and be right back here at College in just
The Final Cut Salon in Nashville is the go-to location for many salon services. At The Final Cut, they specialize in hairstyling and coloring, Bellamy hair extensions, nail manicures and polish, eyelash lift and tint, microblading, and spray tans. They also do hair and makeup for weddings. The Final Cut is located at 215 East St. Louis Street in Nashville. Or you can call them at 618-327-8869.
Tonight's broadcast is made possible by Triple H Farms in Nashville. We appreciate the role that they play in keeping the agricultural economy rolling. Triple H Farms is happy to cheer on the Junior Lady Hornets of Nashville in tonight's game. Triple H Farms in Nashville.
Tax return time is here, so drop in at Box Drop of Salem and do some shopping. You've worked hard and you've earned it. Update your mattress or your furniture. At Box Drop of Salem, you'll find different styles from retro, modern, sectionals, recliners, sofas, dining tables, and so much more. First come, first served. See it, try it, take it home the same day. Box Drop is worth the drive to save money with prices marked way down from retail. Find Box Drop on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
Back here at Rend Lake College for the Class M Girls Junior High State Semifinals. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Ron, you were talking earlier about how it's, such a well-known fact that girls basketball is a way of life in Nashville. And you look at their high school team this year, they're ranked third in the state as we speak.
Yeah, they're good again.
In the latest poll this week. And these Junior Lady Hornets, coached by Tierney Moore, she's had quite a run here as a coach of the Junior Hornets. I mean, she's in her 11th year. She's won 213 games while only losing 60.
Wow.
That's a heck of a percentage.
Very good. Did we get the records for these teams?
Yes.
All right.
18-10 for Nashville and 20-10 for Smithton.
Right.
Nashville got fourth place down here last year, got third place the year before. Get this, in the last 11 years since she's been coaching them, they have won 8 regional championships.
Wow.
And 7 state trophies in those 11 years. Now, the COVID year, they didn't have a tournament down here.
Right.
So even though they, I think, won a regional, there was no state tournament due to COVID. But quite a run here for the Nashville Junior Hornets. So they're used to getting down here, which means they're accustomed to playing on this big floor. And that makes a big difference, too, this floor.
It does. This floor is not only bigger than a junior high floor, it's bigger than a high school floor.
Yeah.
It's 10 foot longer, and that makes a huge difference.
Makes it really hard if you're going to try to press a team.
Yeah.
Because you have so much bigger area to cover.
Right.
But on the other hand, if you're the team being pressed, you have a better chance of breaking the press.
So Randy, anybody that's listened to us, they may hear me say tonight there might be some 94-foot fouls instead of 84-foot fouls.
Yeah, fouls too far away from the basket. You're right.
It's a foggy night out there. People are still trickling in, and it's our understanding that the Nashville Junior High boys are playing tonight in a regional tournament.
Yep.
So
that might keep some people away as well.
Yeah.
Smithton, of course, is a really long drive over here, being south of Belleville. Talking to Coach John Meath today. They're, like I said, 20-10 on the season, and they got here with that impressive win over Fairfield in the quarterfinals. And they've had some pretty impressive wins this year. They've beaten a couple of Class L teams. They've beaten Westcliff and Carterville, both of whom got down here in the Class L state tournament.
Oh,
wow. They also have a win over Aviston, which is in this tournament. They got a win over Freeburg. I asked him, I said, who's the best team you've probably seen this year, John? And he said, well, I would probably have to say Columbia. He said Columbia beat us 3 times this year.
Yeah.
He said they're probably the best junior high girls team I've seen this year. But Columbia is kind of the scoop on the Smithton Lady Cougars.
But the fact that both these teams have lost 10 ball games and still made it to the state tournament tells you that they're not afraid to schedule anybody or play anybody.
Well, and it also,
regardless of class.
You're right, and it also tells you, I think, that they're playing their best basketball perhaps here at the end of the season, which is what you really want to do.
Yeah, that's what every coach wants.
Talking to Coach Tierney Moore of Nashville, they've got key wins against Murfreesboro. They beat twice. They beat Sparta twice, beat Pinckneyville 3 times. They beat Centralia. They beat DuQuoin. They split the conference championship with DuQuoin this year. They have a couple wins over Chester this season. And their losses came to Bartelso, Aviston. They lost to Woodlawn earlier this year, lost to Mount Vernon, Westcliff, and a couple times to Oakville. But again, you're playing your best basketball at the right time. And, that key win the other night over Breeze in the quarterfinals was a huge win for these Nashville Junior Hornets.
And the winner of this game gets who, Randy?
They go to the championship, and they will take on the winner of the next semifinal game coming up after this, which will be Aviston against Unity Point.
Yeah, we know Aviston's a good program. Most of those girls probably wind up going to Breeze Central High School or Breeze Mater Dei.
Right.
They both have fine programs just like Nashville High School.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and when you look at, like I said, the state rankings right now in girls high school basketball, Bree Central, I think, is ranked first, and Nashville's ranked third. So definitely a couple of good programs over that way. We are going to have the playing of our national anthem to honor America here before the start of the game, as both the teams are lined up for that, and we're going to ask everybody to stand, and we will do exactly that and honor America here before the contest begins. Our national anthem here at Run Lake College. If you want to follow us and communicate with us tonight during the game, you can do that on Facebook Messenger. Go to our Facebook page, AreaSports.net, on Facebook, and you can communicate with us through Messenger that way. If you got a comment or a question or some other information you want us to share, we can always do that.
Yeah, let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah, who you're rooting for and where you're watching from. Introducing the Lady Cougars of Smithton. Number 1 is Leighton McAllister. She's a 7th grader. Number 2 is Allie Spinner. She is a 6th grader. Number 22 is Addie McAllister, an 8th grader. She's a sister to Leighton McAllister. Number 24 is Maddie Spinner, an 8th grader. She's a sister to Allie Spinner. So you have 2 pairs of sisters on the Smithton Lady Cougars.
That's a little unique, isn't it?
It is very unique. And then the big girl in the middle, and I do mean big, that's Rayshawn Raymond. She wears number 31, and she is a 7th grader. She stands about 6 feet tall, and she's just a 7th grader. So again, they go with McAllister, Spinner, and Raymond. For the Nashville Junior Lady Hornets, number 3 is Kinley Pavalish. She's an 8th grader. Number 4 is Ryan Goforth. She's also an 8th grader. Number 10 is Callie Dees. Callie is an 8th grader. Andy Gale is number 22. She's an 8th grader. And the tallest girl in the starting lineup for Nashville is also a 7th grader, and that's Emery Schoenberg. And Emery is a 7th grader. She averages about 10 points per game. Callie Dees averages about 8 points a game, and Ryan Goforth averages about 5 points a game. Those are the 3 leading scorers for Nashville.
Plenty of underclassmen for both teams in this starting lineup, Randy, so future bodes well at these places, Smithton and Nashville.
You are exactly right. Again, 2 8th graders, 2 7th graders, and a 6th grader in Smithton's lineup. 4 8th graders and 1 7th grader in the lineup to start things for Nashville. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel tonight, hey, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button there on our YouTube channel, because that way you'll be alerted as to when we go live with live broadcasts like this and when we upload new video content. As a shot is put up from the right side, it's no good, but the follow is up and in by Schoenberg, and Nashville is on the board. Nice stick back there by the Junior Hornets.
Yeah, it didn't take long for them to score, did it?
No, it did not. Here's Smithton into the front court. They give the basketball to Maddie Spinner. She'll put up a shot, no good. Again, you got 2 Spinners and 2 McAllisters out there for Smithton, so we'll try to identify which one for you, as they're a pair of sisters. Got some fans, some students sitting down there, too, that might block our view in the corner a little bit. Leighton McAllister with the shot. This comes off, and Nashville has the rebound. They'll get it up the court quickly.
Looks like the 6th grader is the primary ball handler for Smithton.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Right side, it goes to Schoenberg. She'll let it fly, and she drains a 3-pointer. Schoenberg
5, Smithton 0.
We mentioned she comes into tonight's contest averaging about 10 points a game. She's already halfway there, Ron.
Yeah.
Smithton into the front court. Here's a steal. It's picked off by Callie Dees, and then it's knocked out of bounds. And Schoenberg has it out front for Nashville. Works it to the left side to Callie Dees. Dees leaves it over on the right wing there to Pavalish. Now to Schoenberg again. Gives it up to Andy Gale. Gale will take it inside, and it lips out. Battle for the rebound, and coming out of there with it is Raymond.
3 3-point lines out there, Randy.
There is.
Some of these junior high gyms, you can't shoot a three-pointer in, and this one's got 3 lines.
This one's got 3.
So there's your
right.
difference.
Allie Spinner, the 6th grader, has the ball. She's the smallest player on the
she's
floor.
She's a good ball handler.
And she puts up the shot. It rolls out. Rebound by Raymond, back up, no. Schoenberg grabs it this time for Nashville, and they'll bring it up. Up the floor it comes to Andy Gale. Gale tries to save it from going out of bounds. Who's going to pick it up? It's out to Schoenberg. She'll let it fly. It's short. Rebound by Spinner. That's Allie Spinner. Ball gets loose, and it's chased down by Callie Dees. And Dees will bring it up against Spinner for Nashville. 4:31 to go here, opening quarter. Junior Hornets in the front court, down on the block. Pass goes to Callie Dees. Now over on the left wing to Schoenberg. She'll fire it up, and it's too strong off the iron and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Smithton ball.
And we played almost 3 minutes, Randy, and Smithton's yet to hit the scoring column.
I'm sure there's a lot of adrenaline flowing for all these girls here early on. A lot riding on this one. Here's a long shot from the right wing, and that's good. Maddie Spinner. They give her a 3 on that? Yes, they did. So. Yes. Maddie Spinner behind the arc. Gets Smithton on the board here at the 3:55 mark.
And a turnover.
And there's a steal by Addie McAllister. Gets ahead to Maddie Spinner. Maddie will drive, makes contact, and a foul is going to be called on Nashville. And that foul, I believe, is going to go against Goforth. Let's see.
I believe so.
Ryan Goforth on the foul, so that will send Maddie Spinner, 8th grader, to the line for Smithton. 3:46 to go here, opening quarter. Glad to have you along on the broadcast tonight here on AreaSports.net. It is foggy out there. We are glad that everybody got here and all the teams and officials got here safely. We hope everybody gets home safely tonight, too.
Maddie's got a chance to tie this thing up. She'll have 5, and Schoenberg for Nashville will have 5.
That's
true. Free throw goes down.
That's true. Her second free throw, the high archer, is nothing but net. We're all tied at 5, and here comes a press. Nashville gets it in to Schoenberg. Didn't have too much trouble breaking the press that time. Again, this bigger floor does make it easier. Here's Schoenberg, passes up the shot. Now comes out. A drive is up no good by Tegan Reinberg, who's in the game for Nashville, number 12, checked in. She put that shot up. Allie Spinner up the floor now for Smithton.
Allie Spinner, she looks like one of them players to me, spends a lot of time in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
She's a gym rat.
Yeah, you got to love it.
Yeah.
Another foul on Nashville, and that's going to send Leighton McAllister to the line. Talking to the coaches of Smithton before the game, they said that the Spinner sisters, McAllister sisters, live like side by side each other too there in Smithton, right?
Yeah. So yeah, they got 80% of their starting 5 right there next door to each other.
They probably have some good pickup games out in the driveway, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Leighton McAllister, 7th grader, will have another one. Missed that one, but it's going to be a violation.
On the line.
It'll be Nashville ball. Started off with a 5-0 run for Nashville. Now it's been a 5-0 answer for Smithton. We're down to 3:13 to play here in the first quarter. Ryan Goforth will bring it up for the Junior Hornets. And that's a steal by Raymond. Raymond throws it ahead to Spinner. Spinner's going to take it in. Her shot was partially blocked, and rebound is grabbed out of there by Tegan Reinberg for Nashville. Pass gets ahead to Callie Dees. Now over to Ryan Goforth. Now they'll set the offense up out front. Here's Reinberg down the lane, lost it out of bounds, and turnover back to Smithton.
Bounce that ball off her own foot.
Yep, that happens sometimes.
Yep.
Just went off the foot. Timeout on the court. And we will take timeout as well. Be back more from Renly College in just a moment.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Well, Ron, it's been a fun game so far, and neither team can really get the advantage.
It has been fun, Randy. I was just going to say both these teams like to get the ball up and down the floor. It's being played at a really fast pace.
Yes.
And there's some really good ball handlers out there.
Nashville showing some token pressure here on a press. See how Smithton handles it. Spinner's got it. They're running out of time. Got to get it over. Nope, there's a 10-second count. Didn't quite make it. The press worked. It created the turnover. And the ball will go back over to Nashville.
Yeah, right now it's the Maddie Spinner show for Smithton. She has all 5. And
now to Goforth as they continue to look for a shot. Swing it to the left corner now. Nothing there. Back out to Goforth into Schoenberg. On the baseline, shots up. No good by Dees, and rebound this time by Smithton. As Maddie Spinner comes out of there with it. And she gives it to her sister Allie, the 6th grader. Allie's on the move, gives it up to Leighton McAllister. Now to Maddie Spinner. Spinner will set up for the shot. A little bit to the left, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be off Nashville to be Smithton ball. Just joined us, Nashville comes in 18-10. Smithton comes in at 20-10 on the season. By Spinner, and rebound Nashville. Been stuck on this 5-5 score for a while, Ron.
Yeah, definitely.
Goforth has it.
5-0 for a long time. Now it's 5-5.
Dees with a shot. Nope, that goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Nashville ball. We got a lot of viewers on. I can see we're having a little bit of a bandwidth backlog, so just be patient in case it buffers a little bit here or something. Just a lot of people on watching it tonight on a foggy night. Again, there's 2 ways to watch it, both on the website and on our YouTube channel. So if one is working better than the other, you got 2 options, the website or the YouTube channel. They're both called AreaSports.net. As we're streaming it both ways for you tonight. Here's Callie Dees with it down the lane. It was partially blocked, and Rayshawn Raymond comes out of there with it. Here's Spinner with it. Down on the baseline, shot is no good by Spinner. Back up by Raymond, and that comes off, and we're going to have a foul called on Nashville, and Raymond will go to the line. Rayshawn Raymond, she's about 6 feet tall, 7th grader. That foul was on Emery Schoenberg. That's her first. 3 team fouls on Nashville. As a free throw by Raymond's no good. Into the ball game for Nashville, number 20 is Sadie Popejoy. She averages about 5 points a game for Nashville off the bench. And Popejoy is a 7th grader. Next free throw by Raymond is off the iron, no good. She gets her own rebound. Gets it down the corner to Spinner. Throws it back out front to her sister Allie, and they'll set up the offense. Down to 15 seconds left. Spinner with the basketball and gives it up to her sister Maddie. Maddie will put up the shot, and she got it. It's a little runner by Maddie Spinner. And Smithton takes their first lead of the game.
Tough shot.
Real tough shot.
She's got all 7.
That's the horn to end the first quarter of play. So after a 5-0 run to start the game by Nashville, we end the quarter on a 7-0 run by Smithton.
By Maddie Spinner.
Yeah, right. As we start second quarter here, we got something they're checking there at the scores bench.
I don't think the clock started. And so only 2 players have made the scoring column so far.
It's amazing, isn't
One
it?
for each team.
One for each team, that's right. Pass comes in here to Lexi Fasaga for Smithton as she checks into the game. She's a 6th grader. Now it comes to Leighton McAllister. And back in the hands of Allie Spinner, the point guard. Spinner and Ryan Goforth have a good matchup out there. Here's a shot in the lane, no good by Maddie Spinner. A battle for the rebound, and coming out of there with it is Ryan Goforth for Nashville. She'll bring it up the floor. Gets it over to Reinberg. Reinberg goes inside the paint. There's a turnaround. It's a little too strong in there by Sadie Popejoy, and a rebound from Smithton. Had a good high percentage shot in there, but just didn't go. Here's Allie Spinner with it. Gets it into Raymond. Raymond goes up for the shot. Too strong. Rebound grabbed out of there by Schoenberg. And Raymond had a good one there, but couldn't finish it.
Yeah, Nashville's doing a good job of collapsing on her when she gets the ball.
There's a steal by Allie Spinner. Goes in for the layup. Scores.
There's your other scorer.
Yep. And there's a steal on the press by Maddie Spinner, and then the foul is called on Nashville.
That's going to be 2 fouls on Schoenberg.
Schoenberg is the tallest girl for Nashville and also their leading scorer.
Yeah, she's got 2 fouls.
Well, let's see if Coach Tierney Moore stays with her. She's bringing a substitute in. Yep, she's going to go out. Coming in the game will be Kinley Pavalish for Nashville, as Schoenberg will go to the bench with 2 fouls. Pass comes into Raymond, and without Schoenberg in there, Raymond is able to score.
Yeah, there's that height factor right there for sure.
Real height advantage for Smithton now, for sure. Nashville looking for some points. They started this game off on a 5-0 run and haven't scored since.
Yeah, they got those early.
Nice move along the baseline there by Popejoy, but it just wouldn't go down. A good drive. Just didn't get it. Allie Spinner back the other way for Smithton. Lady Cougars with a 6-point lead, and falling down to Spinner, and it's grabbed away by Goforth, and the Hornets have it. Popejoy across the timeline to Goforth. In the corner they work it. Shot is up. It's short by Dees. And weak side rebound by Smithton, but then it's knocked out of bounds on a heads-up play defensively there by Callie Dees.
Nashville's only getting 1 shot.
Into the ball game for Nashville. Number 25 is Violet Lear, seeing her first action, and Lear is another 7th grader for Coach Moore.
Nashville's gone 7 or 8 deep already.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, definitely 8 deep so far.
Okay.
Spinner across the timeline for Smithton, and it's a turnover. Travel violation. Ball go back to Nashville. We're in the second quarter, 4:42 to play here in the first half. Winner moves to the championship game on Friday, and the loser of this game moves to the third place game. Here's Nashville in the front court. Popejoy has it. All the way down, shot up and in. And that stops the 11-0 run by Smithton. And timeout is called by the Lady Cougars of Smithton as Coach John Meath wants to talk things over. So with timeout, we'll take one as well, and we'll be right back at Renly College.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
And we also want to thank the Final Cut Salon in Nashville and Triple H Farms in Nashville for helping to make tonight's broadcast possible. We appreciate that. As we come back to live action, Smithton into the front court with it. Allie Spinner has it. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Moving screen, offensive foul on Smithton. That was away from the ball. And again, for our viewers out there, Ron, explain what the officials are looking for when they look for a moving screen. What are they looking for?
Primarily, Randy, that defender usually keeps their feet still, but they throw the elbow out there. Some people call it a chicken wing, or they move their hip out there to the right or the left just to impede the progress of the offensive player.
So you got to stand perfectly still.
Yep.
Shot from the corner won't go by Callie Dees. Weak side rebound by Nashville as they get it back. Now it's out to Goforth. Back out for a good look here by Popejoy. It's short. And rebound by Smithton. Nashville's had some looks, but haven't been able to get it down. Allie Spinner brings it up. I'll tell you what, she's
a baller, man. I love to watch her handle that basketball.
She is sixth grader, and like I said, the smallest player on the floor, but she can handle the rock. There's a shot from the corner by her sister, Maddie Spinner. And I think they gave her a 3 on that. No, they gave her 2. They gave her 2 on that. Foot was on the line. Ball's loose. And jump ball's called, and the possession arrow will give it to Nashville. Again, this game started up with a 5-0 run by Nashville. Then it was 11-0 run by Smithton, and now we're trading baskets.
Right. So Smithton's got them 13-2 since that original 5-0 run.
Yes. Ryan Goforth will bring it up.
Nashville's got their big girl on the bench with 2 fouls. Emery Schoenberg.
Yeah. They miss her presence out there.
Yeah, they do.
Here's a drive baseline. Pass comes to Goforth. Now inside to Reinberg. Back out to the right wing. The shot is
built around her.
Here's Goforth with it. All the way to the basket. Oh, it lips out. It was halfway down and lipped out. Nice.
Yeah, good use of the left hand there, but it just didn't fall.
Nice play that time by Nashville, but just couldn't finish as Smithton has the basketball, and they'll go down low with it to Addie McAllister. Addie picks up her dribble, comes back out front to Maddie Spinner. Goes down to Raymond. Raymond lost the handle out of bounds. Turnover back to Nashville. 2:15 to go here in the first half. Hornets looking for points here. They'd love to get this thing a little bit closer, especially with Schoenberg on the bench.
Exactly.
Here's Reinberg with it. And that foul is going to be called on Smithton. And it's a shooting foul, so Tegan Reinberg will go to the line. Tegan is a 7th grader for Coach Moore. Jamie May is the assistant coach for Nashville. Again, they are 18-10 on the season as the first free throw bounces off. 2:07 left in the half. Second one's on the way. It's off the iron, and Raymond grabs a rebound for Smithton, and then we got a timeout called. Timeout called by the Smithton Lady Cougars. 2:05 to go in the half, and we'll be back with more from Rend Lake College in just a moment.
Attorneys at Law and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
All right, we are back here at Rend Lake College. After the timeout, it will be Smithton basketball. Length of the floor. Nashville showing the press. As Maddie Spinner.
Yeah, they got a 10-second count earlier.
Yep,
on
and
that press.
They might get another one. There it is.
There it is, 2 of them.
That's 2 of them. So Coach Moore's got that in her back pocket. She can go 2 again in the second half, as that seems to be working.
Yeah, she's got 2 extra possessions out of that.
Callie Dees will trigger it in for Nashville.
Nashville trying to hang in there while Schoenberg's on the bench.
Here's Goforth with it. Right side now. Down on the underneath. Ball is loose and goes out of bounds. That was Tegan Reinberg there with it. Just couldn't find anybody home. She got kind of trapped underneath the basket. Turnover gives it back to Smithton. Here's a trap. Pass comes back to Allie Spinner. Nashville looks for another trap. Spinner gets by him.
She breaks that press, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she's like a little water bug out there. one-man press breaker there.
Yeah.
Minute 19 left. They go to Spinner. And she goes to her sister Maddie. They tried to poke it into to Raymond, and Raymond goes down low.
Pass.
Good interior passing down to Addie McAllister, and she scores. And that was a nice pass from Raymond.
Yeah, it was.
Smithton with an 8-point lead. Nashville needing points here.
Travel.
Oh, that's a travel violation, yep. Callie Dees took off for the basket before she could put the ball on the floor, and they give it back to Smithton. 56 seconds left. Allie Spinner with it. Gets it ahead to Maddie Spinner. Right side, back to Allie. Ooh, almost too strong as it goes to Maddie. She'll fire one up, and she got it. Unbelievable. A three-point bomb. He was way out there that time.
Yeah.
Maddie Spinner.
She's got 2 3-pointers.
That might have been a college three at that time.
She's in double figures.
Pass comes across the lane. Knocked away. Shot from the baseline is bouncing, and
Oh, my.
off the rim and out of bounds. And who's it going to belong to? It's Nashville ball. That thing did everything but go in.
Everything but go in. That's what I was going to say.
19 seconds left here in the half. Nashville would love to get a bucket here before the half. Here's a shot up, and that won't go. And Raymond grabs the rebound, but she stepped on the end line. Got to know where you're at there.
They need points, Randy.
Callie Dees will trigger it in. 15 seconds left. There's a pass in the lane. Good looking shot, and that one's in and out.
My.
That one wouldn't go by Popejoy, but they get the rebound. Dees has it. That one won't go. Raymond with the rebound and throws it out of bounds.
They got another shot at it.
They do. Man, they've had a lot of looks at it there. 4.7 seconds left here in the half. Smithton with an 11-point lead. Pass comes inside to Popejoy. Her shot rolls off, and Raymond has the rebound, and that's the horn to end the first half of play. Wow. Several opportunities there by Nashville and couldn't get it to go down. And both teams go to the locker room with Smithton holding an 18-7 edge. We'll come back and give you the first half stats and talk about this game and look ahead to some other games, not only in this tournament, but we'll give you our broadcast schedule for the rest of the week, too. All that and more coming up right here on AreaSports.net.
The Final Cut Salon in Nashville is the go-to location for many salon services. At the Final Cut, they specialize in hairstyling and coloring, Bellamy hair extensions, nail manicures and polish, eyelash lift and tint, microblading, and spray tans. They also do hair and makeup for weddings. The Final Cut is located at 215 East St. Louis Street in Nashville, or you can call them at 618-327-8869.
Tonight's broadcast is made possible by Triple H Farms in Nashville. We appreciate the role that they play in keeping the agricultural economy rolling. Triple H Farms is happy to cheer on the Junior Lady Hornets of Nashville in tonight's game. Triple H Farms in Nashville. King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers.
They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back here at Rend Lake College, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. You see the halftime score there on our Carter Turf and Tractor and People's National Bank scoreboard. Smithton leads it over Nashville 18-7, and the odd thing about it, Ron, is the fact that Nashville started the game on a 5-0 run, but have only gotten 2 points since.
They did, yeah. You know, their big girl, Emery Schoenberg, had 5 points early on a 2-point field goal and a 3-point field goal, and they're leading 5-0. And they've only had 2 points since. They got a field goal off the bench from Violet Lair for a total of 7, and that's it.
They've had some good looks, though.
They have. I mean, you know, they had multiple possessions right there before the end of the half and multiple shots. I thought every one of them was going in, and
I know.
None of them fell in. But, you know, a lot of action in that first half, but not much scoring.
One positive thing, I guess, for Nashville is they know that the press was fairly effective. They got a couple of turnovers out of it, a couple of 10 counts.
They're 2 for 2 there, getting the ball back, so they can go to that. But Junior Hornets were whistled for 4 fouls in that half, and they shot 2 free throws and missed them both. And so, like I said, they only have that total of that 7 points, 5 from Schoenberg and 2 from Lair. For the Smithton Lady Cougars, they had 4 girls reach the scoring column. Allie Spinner has a field goal for 2, but more importantly, she's that ball handler. But that ball's in her hand most of the time. Addie McAllister has a field goal for 2, as does Rayshauna Raymond, a field goal for 2. And the big scorer, double figures with 12 points, is Maddie Spinner. She's got 2 3-pointers. She's got 2 2-point field goals, and she's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So she's having a heck of a ball game. And, you know, they won that first quarter 7-5, and they won the second quarter 11-2. For an 18-7 lead here at halftime.
Nashville Junior Hornets are already back out on the floor. Smithton has yet to come back out. Again, Smithton got here by beating Fairfield in their quarterfinal game, 44-22. And Nashville got here by beating Breeze in their quarterfinal game. I think it was like 27-21. It was a close one, low-scoring game. And we got kind of a low-scoring game here right now, as a matter of fact, in the first half.
Yeah.
Nashville's shooting percentage not real good there in the first half. They certainly had the looks, but just couldn't get it to go down. But
yeah, they'll start the second half with Schoenberg, and maybe she can get them going again.
Right. She had to sit on the bench for quite a while there with the 2 fouls. Again, if you just joined us, Nashville comes in with a record of 18-10. Smithton comes in with a record of 20-10 on the season, and both teams seem to be playing really their best basketball here at the end of the year, which is really what you want to be doing.
Yeah, nobody else in foul trouble, Randy. I don't think I mentioned that. I don't think I also mentioned that Smithton Lady Cougars were 2 out of 6 from the free throw line in that first half.
All right. Hey, coming up after this, there'll be another semifinal game here at Rend Lake College. It'll be between Aviston and Unity Point. Now, we will not be broadcasting that game for you. We were asked to do this game by the folks at Nashville, so that's really why we're here. And but we're happy to bring it to you folks over there in Smithton, Belleville area, too. So I know there's probably a lot of you logged in watching over there tonight, too, and hoping that you're enjoying the broadcast with us.
Aviston located just down the road from Breeze.
Yeah.
And Unity Point just south of Carbondale.
That's exactly right. This Saturday, we will be down at the Pinckneyville Shootout for some boys high school basketball action. And we'll have a doubleheader for you down there at Duster Thomas Gym this Saturday afternoon. At 2:30, it'll be a game between Triad and the Waltonville Spartans. That's 2 state-ranked teams. Waltonville state-ranked in 1A and Triad state-ranked in 3A.
Right. Triad from that's a high school in Troy, Illinois, over by Edwardsville. And going to take on state-ranked 1A Waltonville Spartans. That'll be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, I think it's a good game for Waltonville to play, win or lose. I think it's good to play that competition like that. And then right after that, it'll be the Centralia Orphans against the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. That's a state-ranked 3A team in the Orphans and a 2A state-ranked team in the Wooden Shoes. Yeah,
a lot of history there for both those teams, Orphans and Wooden Shoes in the state of Illinois.
So we'll bring you both those games back-to-back on Saturday afternoon from Duster Thomas Gym in Pinckneyville. In fact, there's games all day long that day, and one admission price will get you in all day long. So if you want to see who all is playing in that shootout, you can just look on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook, and we've got the graphic there that shows you all the games.
There's some other good matchups down there besides those 2 we mentioned.
Yeah. I have heard from some people that say that it's buffering a lot, and I think it's just because there's been so many people that have been on the broadcast tonight, but it looks like the backlog has stopped here and should be doing fine from here on out. What happens generally, it's kind of like a funnel. When everybody hits the funnel at once, like when you're putting oil in your car, you have a lot there in the funnel to start with, and then once it starts going down, it goes down pretty good. But everybody hit the stream right at 6 o'clock tonight, and so that caused a little bit of an issue there with what was happening.
Yeah, tell them again. They can watch it two different. They can try switching.
Exactly right. It's there's two different ways that you can watch it. One might be clearer than the other because we are splitting it out two different ways. So you can watch it on the website, AreaSports.net on the website, or go to our YouTube channel, which is also AreaSports.net on YouTube. I don't see any backlog on the buffering or anything down here right now on our end. So I know that there was some backlog on the bandwidth here when we first started because I could see it, but I don't see anything like that now. So should be clear, and send us a message if everything is clear right now. If you're watching, let us know how it's going out there now, and hopefully you got a good view of it right now for both the video as well as the audio. Both teams are back out on the court, and we're just about ready for the start of the second half, and we will continue that second half action here in a moment on AreaSports.net.
The Final Cut Salon in Nashville is the go-to location for many salon services. At the Final Cut, they specialize in hairstyling and coloring, Bellamy hair extensions, nail manicures and polish, eyelash lift and tint, microblading, and spray tans. They also do hair and makeup for weddings. The Final Cut is located at 215 East St. Louis Street in Nashville, or you can call them at 618-327-8869.
All right, as we get ready to start the second half here, it'll be Smithton with the basketball first. Obviously, the teams change ends in the second half. Smithton with the ball first, as they'll bring it across. McAllister goes inside to Raymond, and Raymond's going to be fouled. And who are they going to give that to?
That could be her third foul in the first 7 seconds.
It is. It is third foul on Emery Schoenberg. And she's going to have to go to the bench again. That's a tough break for Nashville. Yeah. Checking back in is going to be Sadie Popejoy.
She played 7 seconds.
Yeah. And on the inbound, there's another foul right away as a pass came into Maddie Spinner.
That's go for it. That's going to be her second.
And she'll go to the line, and her free throw is good. (19-7). Second one is also good.
Maddie's 4 out of 4 at the free throw line.
Smithton showing some pressure, but Nashville gets it up quickly. No problem with that. But that pass goes awry as it was intended down there for Popejoy, but it goes out of bounds. It's a turnover back to Smithton. All right. Like I said, I don't think there's any streaming backlog right now, so send us a message if you're watching. Let us know if everything is kosher now with the picture and the audio, because it looks like it's fine on our end. I think everybody just hit it at once there at the beginning, which made it backlog here a little bit. Turnover there by Smithton as Nashville has it in the front court. Here's Callie Dees with it. Reverse layup won't go as Raymond comes away with it. Into the front court they go to Raymond, and a traveling violation. We are actually on a hard wire connection here. We're not doing off of wireless or anything, so we do have a hard wire connection. We got a timeout on the court. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Tonight's broadcast is made possible by Triple H Farms in Nashville. We appreciate the role that they play in keeping the agricultural economy rolling. Triple H Farms is happy to cheer on the Junior Lady Hornets of Nashville in tonight's game. Triple H Farms in Nashville.
Back here live at Rend Lake College. 20-7 as Smithton has the lead. And Nashville has the ball after the timeout. Into the front court. It goes over to Addie Gale. Back out to Popejoy. Over on the right wing now. As Pavalis tries to drive, instead comes back out to Goforth. Goforth gets it back to the top to Pavalis. And go to the right side. They try to poke it inside, but it's knocked away by Raymond, and it's a steal by the Lady Cougars. Leighton McAllister brings it up for Smithton. They work it over in the corner to Maddie Spinner, and her shot misses, but there's a weak side rebound as the ball goes out of bounds, actually, off of Goforth, and it'll be Smithton basketball. All right, here is the inbound again. To Allie Spinner. They go into Raymond. Raymond gets it over in the corner to Maddie Spinner. Back to Raymond. She'll go up for the shot and missed it. Battle for the rebound. Smithton comes away with it as they get it back out to Allie Spinner. And there's a steal. Nashville has it. Pavalis with it to Goforth. Goforth will work it up against Spinner. Into the front court to go. Over to Cowley Dees. Dees back out. Over on the right wing again. Got a few students in our way down there in the corner. Here's Goforth with it. Her shot is no good as Raymond gets the rebound for Nashville. And, you know, without Schoenberg out there, Raymond is able to really dominate inside on those boards.
There's just a lid on that basket for Nashville.
Yeah, they just they've had some good looks. I mean, they have. They've had some good shots. And just couldn't get it to go. And there's another foul on the Hornets. And that's going to send Maddie Spinner to the line for
second foul on
Smithton.
Pavalis.
Yeah, Pavalis with her second personal. And that one's in and out and back in again for Maddie Spinner.
5 out of 5 for Maddie on the free throw line.
Again, if you just joined us or if you were caught up in that funnel at the beginning when everybody was hitting it and it was a bit blurry or backed up a little bit, Nashville started the game on a 5-0 run. And then Smithton went on about 11-0 run before Nashville finally scored again. And really, since that 5-0 run, Nashville's only had 2 points.
They're on another 11-0 run almost.
They are. Nashville needing points. Pavalis has it.
Well, I think they are. They got 2 11-0 runs.
Underneath, it's a jump ball called as Pavalis is tied up in there by Raymond, and the possession arrow, however, is going to leave it with the Junior Hornets. Let's see if they can get a bucket now as they run out of bounds play. And so Dees will get it in, out to Goforth. Now they get the ball to Gale. She'll go down the lane. She misses the shot, and there's Raymond with a rebound for Smithton.
Well, she's got a ton of rebounds.
She has gotten a lot, yes. Schoenberg is going over the scores table. She's going to check back in. She's got 3 fouls, but they need her out there as a foul's going to be called on Nashville. And that's going to send Lexi Fazaga to the line.
That's 3 fouls on Pavalis.
Yeah, Pavalis,
I'm sorry.
Yep.
So 2 players with 3 fouls.
Yeah,
2 starters with 3 fouls.
Yeah, Schoenberg with 3. She's about to come in. Pavalis with 3. Fazaga with the rebound, with the shot, and off the back arm. You know, at Lexi Fazaga, who's at the line now for Smithton, she's a pretty big girl, and she is just a 6th grader.
Really?
That's what she's listed in the program, listed as a 6th grader. So if that's accurate, that is one big 6th grader. And
this Smithton team's got a ball handler, they got a rebounder, and they got a scorer.
They got some ingredients to.
They got some weapons.
They got some weapons. They do. Nashville's had some good looks. They just can't get the shots to fall.
No.
Goforth goes inside to Popejoy. That one won't go. Ball's loose on the floor. Who wants it? It's going to be a jump ball, and possession arrow is going to favor Smithton.
All of the points in this second half, Randy, are from the free throw line. And Smithton has all of those.
Here's Allie Spinner, the 6th grader, getting it up the court. Over to Fasaga. Back out to Spinner. 3:12 left here in the third quarter. Now to Maddie Spinner, and it seems like Smithton is going to take their time a little bit here. They have that luxury with this kind of lead.
Yeah.
Leighton McAllister with it now. Here comes a double team. Comes back out to Spinner. She tries to put up a three-pointer, and it's blocked, but Smithton gets the rebound. They'll swing it back over to the right side to Maddie Spinner. Back out to her sister, Allie. Try to go in the lane, and it's stolen away. Nashville's got it. Popejoy with the steal. She'll go down. Oh, she misses the shot, but she draws the foul. Good steal and good drive there by Sadie Popejoy, and she'll go to the line for Nashville.
That breaks the scoring drought.
That does break the scoring drought. They needed that. She'll get another one.
It's the first made free throw for the Junior Hornets.
And the second one's off the back iron. Rebound by Raymond for Smithton.
Yeah, another rebound for Raymond.
And there's going to be a reach-in foul on Nashville. That's going to send Maddie Spinner to the line again for Smithton, as that foul was called on Sadie Popejoy, her first.
I'm going to jinx her, Randy. She is automatic from the free throw line.
I'm telling you, she is, isn't she? She's having a good game.
7 for 7.
At the junior high level, that is outstanding. Maddie Spinner with another one.
There you go. I had to do it.
It's short.
I had to say it.
It's amazing how that works sometimes.
7 for 8.
Ryan Goforth in the front court for Nashville. Over to Callie Dees, and then there's a push from behind that's going to be called on Smithton, and I think that's might be Fasaga. Let's see. Yep, they give it to Fasaga. That's her second. It'll be out of bounds to Nashville, as that is the second team foul on the Lady Cougars. And it's stolen away by Raymond on the inbound.
Schoenberg back in there. I think that's a nice move by the coach. I mean, there's no reason to save her at this point in time.
No, they're down 16. They need her out there.
This is the semifinals, and yeah, she's got to be out there. Good move by Coach Moore.
Raymond gets it over in the corner to Spinner. Back out to Allie Spinner. Now a left wing into Raymond. They'll swing it back over to Maddie Spinner. She'll put up another shot. The high archer is off the iron, and the rebound is chased down by Callie Dees for Nashville. And she'll bring it up for the Junior Hornets. Looking for some points, and she gets fouled by Fasaga as she went up for the shot.
It's going to be 3 on Fasaga.
And Callie Dees will go to the line for Nashville. Stops the clock with 1:31 to go here in the third quarter. And that free throw bounces off. Back in the game for Smithton, number 22 is Addie McAllister. Yep, the lid has been on the bucket for Nashville. That one's good, though.
Yeah, Nashville does not have a field goal yet in this third quarter.
No, they don't. They try to trap. Smithton gets it up the front court. And that's going to be another foul, and it's a 5-team foul, so it's a shooting situation as Maddie Spinner will go back to the line. Free throw's good.
If you're Nashville and you're going to foul, you need to pick someone besides Maddie Spinner.
Yeah, you don't want to foul her. She can prove that she can shoot it.
She's 8 out of 9. 9 for 10.
Got that one.
Randy, there's been no field goals by either team in this quarter.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, all free throws for both sides.
Nashville with the basketball. Popejoy has it to go forth. Around a screen. Now out for a shot by Popejoy, and that's no good. Rebound.
Another rebound.
Raymond's had a bunch of them for Smithton, but she walks with it that time, and the turnover is back to Nashville. They'll have it out of bounds right underneath their own basket. 1 minute left here in the third quarter.
Smithton has 8 free throws, and Nashville has 2.
And there's a foul on the inbound right away, and that's going to send Sadie Popejoy to the line. So let's see if the Junior Hornets can score with the clock stopped here. That's good. They're in double figures now, 26-10. Checking in the game for Nashville is Violet Lear back in, and she's going to give a little breather to Embry Schoenberg here with 59 seconds left in the quarter, but I'm sure Embry will be back in the fourth quarter. Second one's in and out, and the rebound's out of there by Addie McAllister. Into the hands to Allie Spinner, and here comes Nashville trying to press. They get it to Leighton McAllister. And a 10-second count again. That's the third time tonight that Nashville has been able to get a turnover out of the press.
Well, they got to convert that into points.
That's been the deal. Haven't been able to do that. Here's Violet Lear with it. Down to Callie Dees. Dees will put up the shot. That's short. Rebound back up and in by Popejoy. Popejoy with a big deuce that time. Now Nashville needs some stops. Down it goes underneath. Raymond got back behind the defense, and they found her, and she scores off the window.
She did.
She's had a good game for Smithton. Here's Goforth again for Nashville. Over in the corner. Back to Goforth. She'll drive. Nope. Now she'll bring it back out. Down to 8 seconds left. Somebody's got to pull the trigger. Lear will try to pull the trigger. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Nashville with 2.5 seconds left. Callie Dees will inbound it. She does to Popejoy. That's blocked. And horn sounds. That's the end of 3 quarters. After 3, it's Smithton 28, Nashville 12. And we will be back with the fourth quarter action here in just a minute. From Renly College on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Tonight's broadcast is made possible by Triple H Farms in Nashville. We appreciate the role that they play in keeping the agricultural economy rolling. Triple H Farms is happy to cheer on the Junior Lady Hornets of Nashville in tonight's game. Triple H Farms in Nashville.
All right, we got 7 minutes on the clock. Fourth quarter on, and the winner goes to the championship game. The loser will play for third place, as those games will both be played on Friday night.
Yeah, I think if you're Nashville, you need to press this entire quarter.
Ball goes in down low. Shot is missed in there by Popejoy. The follow won't go. Again, 2 more opportunities for Nashville. They just can't get it in the hole.
No, you got to make shots. They've just not made any shots tonight.
McAllister in the front court for Smithton. Now to Spinner. Spinner over to her sister Maddie. Down on the baseline they go now. They get it into Raymond, and it's stolen away. Stolen away by Goforth. Here comes Nashville. They get the pass ahead up to Andy Gale. Now to Popejoy, out for a good look outside. That's in and out by Goforth. And that one rims out of there.
Those shots, Randy, touching every part of that rim, but they will not fall.
Just not going down tonight. Almost another steal as Smithton has in the front court. And that's going to be another foul on Nashville. And they're giving that one to Pavalish, I believe, right?
She's got 4.
That's her 4th, yeah.
Thought that might be a jump ball.
Pass comes inside to Raymond. She hands it off. Hands it off to Spinner. She misses the shot, but they get another rebound. They'll reset it. McAllister down the lane. That one rolls off. Got her own rebound. Back out for another look by Maddie Spinner, and she scores. A lot of opportunities there by Smithton, and they were able to get it in. Nashville needs points. Running out of time here, as that's a foul.
I think she was already out of bounds.
No, it's not a foul. It's instead just out of bounds, yeah. Okay, so Coach Tierney Moore is going to call timeout for Nashville. We have 5:36 to go in the ball game. Timeout on the floor. Back more in just a moment. Again, we thank the Final Cut Salon and Triple H Farms in Nashville for making tonight's broadcast possible.
The Final Cut Salon in Nashville is the go-to location for many salon services. At the Final Cut, they specialize in hairstyling and coloring, Bellamy hair extensions, nail manicures and polish, eyelash lift and tint, microblading, and spray tans. They also do hair and makeup for weddings. The Final Cut is located at 215 East St. Louis Street in Nashville, or you can call them at 618-327-8869.
Back here at Red Lake College, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Nashville running out of time. They need some points.
Yeah, Randy, Maddie Spinner's got 21 points.
That's amazing.
For Smithton. She's having a great game.
A lot of those have been at the line, too.
Yeah, 9 of them.
Pass comes in to Goforth.
She's in double figures almost just at the free throw line.
Uh-huh. And we got a little scrum underneath, and ball's tied up, and possession arrow gives it to Smithton. Press is on by Nashville, but Smithton's able to break it this time. Maddie Spinner with it, takes it all the way down, missed the shot. There's Raymond with a rebound. She sticks it back up and in. Raytheon Raymond using her size to her advantage there for sure.
Yeah.
And then she gets a steal on the other end. 5:02 left in the game.
She's got 6 points, Randy, but she has a ton of rebounds.
She's definitely been a factor. She's got the basketball right now. Back to McAllister. And there's a steal. And then a foul. Who they're going to call out on? That is going to be on Leighton McAllister. It's going to be Nashville ball. Hornets looking for points. That one's knocked away. Loose on the floor. And we're going to say it's over and back.
Yeah. Good call.
Official was right there. 4:41 left in the game. Violet Lear coming back in for Nashville. Also, Tegan Reinberg checks back in. Addie McAllister gets it into Allie Spinner for the Lady Cougars. Again, Smithton came in with a record of 20-10. Nashville 18-10. Allie with a little runner. That won't go, and there's a rebound by Nashville, but then they lost it out of bounds.
She can handle that ball, Allie Spinner. She runs the show out there.
Mm-hmm. Something else for a sixth grader, isn't she?
She has great court awareness.
When you got a ball handler like that in sixth grade, that's something.
Yeah.
Maddie Spinner back to Leighton McAllister. Back to Maddie Spinner again, to her sister Allie. I'd say Maddie and Allie have probably had some battles in the driveway. What do you think?
Yeah.
And that's going to be a traveling violation, and that's going to give the ball back to Nashville with 3:59 to play in this.
You think they play against the McAllister sisters, or they split it up?
I don't know.
One McAllister versus one spinner.
Yeah.
One spinner and one McAllister versus the other spinner and McAllister.
It's a good question. They live right next to each other, we understand, in Smithton. So inside the paint to Violet Lear. She misses the shot. And Smithton with a rebound. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to matter who's shooting it for Nashville.
No.
The lid is on the basket.
Yeah. Not coming off.
Down the lane and to the right side, it's Maddie Spinner again. She has been a load tonight for the Lady Cougars.
She's got a bunch. I'll add them up at the end, but she's, I don't know, 23.
She got over
like
20, yeah. She got over 20. That's another steal by Smithton as Raymond took that one away. 3:07 left. Allie Spinner brings it back up again as she works against Reinberg. They leave it for Leighton McAllister. She'll lob it down to Raymond. Raymond goes up against Schoenberg. Missed that one. Rebound grab that time by Addie Gale. Nice lead pass down to Dees. And the ball's lost out of bounds. Is coming up to make a defensive play there was Maddie Spinner. Officials are making sure everybody's okay. It looks like Callie D is going to the bench. Here's a pass inside to Reinberg. Back out for a long shot. That's no good. By Popejoy. Back over on the right side. Shot by Goforth won't go. And then got a little collision underneath the basket, and the jump ball's called, and Nashville will keep possession of the ball. 2:34 left. We got an official timeout here. Well, pass comes into Goforth. Goforth back out to Popejoy. Her shot is off the rim, no good, and it's chased back down. Nashville gets it. Over to Reinberg this time. Back out to Popejoy. Shot is put up and off the mark, no good by Reinberg, and goes out of bounds. Going to be Smithton ball. Again, another good look, but it wouldn't go.
Plenty of good looks.
That's almost a steal, and it is. Picked off by Goforth. Down underneath to Pavalish. Can't shoot, so she'll put it back behind her, and that shot's no good. Back up it goes by Popejoy, and she gets fouled. And Sadie will go to the line for Nashville and stops the clock with 2:03 left. Well, last year, Nashville played in the third place game, and the year before they played in the third place game. It looks like they're going to again this year. As the first shot is no good.
Keep knocking on that door. Sooner or later, maybe you're going to knock it down.
Well, again, they have won 7 state trophies down here in the last 11 years, which is really something. There'll be a lot of teams that would love to trade places with them.
They need to knock down some shots. That's what they needed to do.
Just the lid was on the basket tonight. And that ball won't go in either. Another missed free throw and rebound by Smithton. Allie Spinner brings it up with 1:54 left. That's another 10-second count. Is that 4 of them tonight?
4.
Yeah, 4 times.
That may be the most I've ever seen in a game. But Nashville has not been able to convert those turnovers into any point.
That's been the problem. Yeah. Here's Goforth with it for the Hornets. Over to Schoenberg. She'll take it inside and gets fouled, and Emery will go to the line for Nashville. 1:39 left. Waiting for a shoe to get tied there. Now we're ready.
Free throw's good. Schoenberg is just a 7th grader, so she'll be back next year.
That's her first points, Randy, since the first
Second half.
probably 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, she scored the first 5 points of the game by either team.
Yeah.
And the second one, that goes in. And she'll go out of the game, and she'll be replaced by Tyler Hertling. Hertling into the contest for Nashville. She is number 11. Maddie Spinner across the timeline for Smithton. Down the lane she goes and scores again.
Boom.
She's a player.
She is that. I don't know where she would play her high school ball at, but she is a player.
She is an 8th grader, so she won't be here next year with her sister Allie, but she'll probably play somewhere at the
Somebody
high school
knows
level.
that. I'd like to know that. Yeah, where she's going.
Minute 6 left. And Maddie Spinner gets a big round of applause and a hug from the coach as she goes out of the game, as Smithton is going to the bench here.
25 points, Randy.
How about that? What a night. 25 points. She has been an impact player for sure.
25 out of 36.
Demi Hopkins is into the game for Smithton. She has the ball right now. Also, number 3, Lexi Owen is out there as well. Lexi Fasaga is still on the floor for Smithton. She's a 6th grader. So, Smithton could easily be back down here next year with those 2 6th graders and Raymond, the big 7th grader, in the middle. Here's a shot from the right wing. That's no good by Zoe Henry, who's in the game for Nashville. She gets it back, though. Comes back behind her to Tegan Reinberg. That shot won't go, and this time rebound by Smithton. 28 seconds left. Finley Gajewski is in the game for Nashville. A couple more substitutes come in here for Smithton. We'll try to get those identified for you. Number 30 is Vivian Kerr. As the pass comes inside there to Reinberg. Can't get the shot off. Hertling's got it. Back over to Reinberg. Down low it goes to Harper Moeller, and couldn't get the shot off. And here's a steal and a basket. Shot up, no good by Kerr. 6 seconds left. Nashville with the basketball. Long 3 is up. It's good. It's buried by Zoe Henry.
They got a shot to fall.
Yeah, Zoe Henry hits the 3 right before the buzzer for Nashville. Comes off the bench and drains one. Well, Smithton wins it, and they advance to the championship game, which will be played Friday night against the winner of the next game. Coming up, and Nashville will move into the 3rd place game for the 3rd year in a row. Ron is working on our post-game stats. We'll come back and total those up and share those with you here in just a moment live on AreaSports.net.
The Final Cut Salon in Nashville is the go-to location for many salon services. At the Final Cut, they specialize in hairstyling and coloring, Bellamy hair extensions, nail manicures and polish, eyelash lift and tint, microblading, and spray tans. They also do hair and makeup for weddings. The Final Cut is located at 215 East St. Louis Street in Nashville, or you can call them at 618-327-8869.
Tonight's broadcast is made possible by Triple H Farms in Nashville. We appreciate the role that they play in keeping the agricultural economy rolling. Triple H Farms is happy to cheer on the Junior Lady Hornets of Nashville in tonight's game. Triple H Farms in Nashville.
Tax return time is here, so drop in at Box Drop of Salem and do some shopping. You've worked hard and you've earned it. Update your mattress or your furniture. At Box Drop of Salem, you'll find different styles from retro, modern, sectionals, recliners, sofas, dining tables, and so much more. First come, first serve. See it, try it, take it home the same day. Box Drop is worth the drive to save money with prices marked way down from retail. Find Box Drop on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at Rend Lake College, you see the finals. Smithton defeats Nashville 36-17. The Lady Cougars are headed to the championship game, and the Junior Hornets will go to the third-place game. And, boy, just that's a tough Smithton team. They've got a lot of weapons, don't they?
They do, Randy. Good-looking team. And Nashville, just didn't make any shots tonight.
That's what it came down to.
They had 3 quarters in which they scored 5 points each quarter. So
we just did the previous game. We're not doing this game.
For the Nashville Junior Hornets, they had 5 players make the scoring column. Kylie Dees had a free throw for 1. Emery Schoenberg had 7 points. She got 5 of those in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game, finished with 7. She's the leading scorer. Zoe Henry had that 3-pointer there near the buzzer for 3 points. Sadie Popejoy had 4 points. Violet Lair had a basket for 2 points. The Lady Hornets, Junior Hornets, were 3 out of 8 from the free throw line, and they committed 11 fouls on the night. For the Smithton Lady Cougars, Allie Spinner, 6th grader, point guard, only had 2 points, but I'll tell you what, she runs the show out there.
Yeah.
Very valuable player.
She does, yeah.
Addie McAllister, a field goal for 2 points. Maddie Spinner, 25 points. 9 out of 10 from the free throw line. A couple of 3-pointers. She did it all. Braciana Raymond had 6 points and a ton of rebounds.
Yep.
And Lexi Fasaga had a free throw for 1 point. Smithton Lady Cougars were 10 out of 16 from the free throw line, and they committed 10 fouls as a team.
The only fly in the ointment there for Smithton was they turned the ball over 4 times on 10-second counts, not getting it over the half line. But other than that, they didn't make a whole lot of mistakes.
No, they didn't. If you're a coach and you're looking for something, that's about the only thing you can go in there and talk about, is get on them for those 10-second counts.
I'm telling you, it's Smithton will be a very tough team to beat in the championship.
Yeah.
They will be, especially if they play like they played tonight, shoot like they did tonight.
Yeah.
But Nashville gets to come back and play another day. They'll play in the third-place game on Friday night against the loser of this next game, which will be that's coming up here between Unity Point and Aveston.
If you're game planning for Smithton, I think your first question is, how do we stop Maddie Spinner?
Yeah, exactly. And then you better have a good point guard to match up with Allie Spinner, her sister, too.
Right.
So she's a good ball handler out there.
And keep Braciana Raymond off the boards.
Yep, and that's easier said than done, too, as she got a bunch of them tonight. That's for sure. Well, again, we appreciate you being along on the broadcast tonight. And, again, special thanks to the Final Cut Salon and Triple H Farms of Nashville for helping to make the broadcast possible. We hope that you enjoyed it. Again, apologize that some of you had a little trouble there early on. I know that everybody was just hitting the internet, hitting the funnel all at once there. And so